Being taken for granted, it typically means someone does not appreciate you. Stop making yourself too cheap. When you make yourself too cheap, they will start depreciating you. My name is Mrs. Favor Ime Oronbasi. I am that your number one family global therapist. A woman that can come down from pulpit and tell you the story you need to know. Please do well to contact your family therapist 08039322035. I can answer call anytime. I love answering, responding to WhatsApp mostly. Now, why have you made people to take you so cheap? Take you granted. See, depends on how you carry yourself. The way you carry yourself determines how people will value you, how people will respond to you, how people will look up to you, how people will accept you. Okay? You speak more when you place some certain levels, certain rules to yourself. Now, you don't need people to take you for granted anymore. Number one, you need to set boundaries. Yes, set boundaries. There are things you don't need to tolerate in your life. There are things you don't need to welcome in your life. When you set boundaries to yourself, you see that people will begin to what? Appreciate you. People will begin to respect you. Okay? Set boundaries. If someone crosses boundaries, let the person know politely, in a polite way. When somebody crosses your boundary, let the person know that the person has what? Crossed your boundary. Set boundaries. You don't welcome everything. Yes. Set boundaries. Let people know what you do and don'ts. Let people know whom you are. Let people know what you can tolerate and what you cannot tolerate. Let people know that. Let people know who you are. Let them know. Let them know that there are certain things that you cannot take, that there's certain area and time that you cannot take bullshit from anybody. Yes, set boundaries to yourself. In that your office, set boundaries. In your family, set boundaries. Set boundaries anywhere you let people know their limits. Okay, let people know their limits. Over familiarity kills. When you get familiar with someone, you will start losing your value. Yes, you see me as I am so phobia of going close to people. Since it didn't start now, I might love you from afar, but I have this phobia of going closer to people. The phobia means that I don't know, because I am always like, I don't want to. I know my heart is so fragile that small thing I get hurt. Okay, so it makes me not to be going closer to people. It doesn't mean that I don't love people. I try to set boundaries, and the more you go close to someone, you might start losing value. Yes, set boundaries. There are things happen that people tell people not to cross boundary. When you don't have boundary, people will penetrate. Yes, and they will use you and dump you. Set boundary. Do not allow people to be taking you for granted any longer. Okay? Stop doing everything to everyone. Stop doing everything to everyone. It's not everybody that you must do something for. Have respect for yourself. Respect yourself. Okay? It's not as if it's good to do something for people. But most times, don't do something for everybody. Yes. Know the people you can do something for. It's not everybody. Yes. Do you know why I said it? They might end up, when you finish, they might end up disrespecting you. I am telling you, I know what I'm saying. Okay? You might end up pleasing them and displease yourself. At the end, they will not appreciate that. Yes. So sometimes please yourself, don't please people. Yes. If know your boundaries, sometimes please yourself, don't please people. Most times. Okay? So when you stop doing everything for everybody, start thinking about yourself. Start thinking about yourself. Try to make yourself happy. Start thinking about yourself. Every time you place people first. Every time you'll be thinking about people. What would they say? What will I do? What will I be? What will I do to this person for me to be accepted? No! Think about yourself. Most times think about yourself. Okay? Think. Do yourself good. Appreciate yourself. Yes, most times. Place yourself first. Sometimes it's good to place people first, though, in some cases, but sometimes try to place yourself first. Yes. Please do not allow people to take you for granted. Do not allow them to take you for granted. Stop being afraid to say no. In certain ways, darling, come, let me let you know something. You see, I will tell you the truth here. In certain ways, learn how to say no. Not every time, yes. There are people you learn how to say no. If you know that thing will not be comfortable and convenient for you, or you don't have strength or energy to do what they sent you to do, most times say no. It's not a bad thing. Over familiarity, over commitment, over closeness, too much friendship. Sometimes it doesn't work. When you go to their house today, tomorrow you go to their house again. Next tomorrow you go to their house again. They will start looking down on you. Set boundaries. Yes. Set boundaries. Know your limits. Know your limits. Don't be afraid to say no. Always learn how to say no to certain things. Most of you is that your friend that says no for you. You don't even have a word of your own. You don't even have a say of your own. You don't even have a decision of your own. You don't even have a thought of your own. You don't even have anything, understanding of your own. People think for you. People decide for you. People says no and yes for you. Can't you sit up? Sit up and decide for yourself and go for what you want. Say no to certain things. Saying no is not bad. There are places you don't go. It's not every invitation they invite you. Bam, you go. Select where you go. Select events. All the barriers you must attend it. All the wedding you must go. All the clubs you must go. Select the important ones. Sometimes we scarce. Yes. I must tell you the truth. Sometimes be scarce. Yes. So let people not take you for granted anymore. I'm talking to you. I'm making sense here. Don't be afraid to ask what you want. Don't be afraid to ask what you want. Anything you want, ask for it. Don't go and tell somebody, please ask for me. When you want to be, these people that use over depending on people, until somebody does something you will not do. What is wrong with you? I am not happy. People decide for you. When you want to poo, do you used to tell the person, come bring your bonbon and poo for me? If you want to eat, you used to call the person, come and eat for me. There are things somebody cannot do for you, man. Get up and do something. Learn how to ask for what you want. If you know what you want, ask for it and go for it. Are you waiting for somebody to come and ask for you? request for you. Sit up. Do not allow people to take you for granted anymore. Place values to yourself. Know your time. Mark your time. Set boundaries. Don't do everything for everybody. There are certain people that you can go extra mile to do something for. There are certain people that you can displease yourself for. It's not everybody that you displease yourself trying to please people. Let me tell you, my darling, you cannot please people. Yes, there's nothing you will do on earth that will make you to please people enough. Yes. So please, learn how to set boundaries. It will help you. Okay? And please, stop people from taking you for granted. Stop people from taking you for granted. With these few points of mine, I hope I'm able to build you. I hope I'm able to build you today. Go in. Talk sense to yourself. Over familiarity is bad. Over closeness is bad. They will start looking down on you. Yes. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. You know I can't end this video without letting you how much I love and cherish you for being a part of this platform. Please, do well to extend it. Like, comment, and share. Someone needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this and change. I like people that their brain works so. I like them. There are people, their brain is not working. And each time I see them, I'll pity them. So wake up. Let your brain start functioning. There are a lot of things here. Make use of them. Yes. Make use of it. Something is here. Make use of it. The earlier, the better for you. Thank you. And God bless you. See you next time.